Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about my strategy for my upcoming release Through the Storm and how I'm going to go about Facebook ads in this campaign. I'll explain a few different reasons why doing Facebook ads can be a lot more impactful and help you not only get more plays in your music, but also can help you acquire some long-term fans. So I've been researching some other YouTubers and what they've been doing and success that they have had recently. One thing I'll say is it seems to be a lot more cost effective and a lot better in terms of performance and the number of streams you can get and the audience you can acquire if you're spending a little bit of money on ads instead of trying to spend your money getting on playlists and promotion that way. So I'll link a profile down below for the main guy who's kind of king of this Facebook ads for musicians, and that's Andrew Southworth. So he kind of inspired me to dig into this and try it out for some of my releases. So what are you trying to accomplish as an upcoming independent musician? Well, one thing you want to do is get some streams on your songs, but more importantly, you want to acquire a fan base that will go to your Instagram page, your other social medias, and will follow your Spotify or Apple Music, so that when you release your next song, you can not only get some growth, but you can take the same fans, the existing fan base that you've had from previous songs, and have them listen to your new songs. If you're just going onto random playlists, oftentimes these playlists either have bots listening to them, or there's some sort of transaction where you have to like follow them so before you can get played on their playlist. So they have kind of an artificially high number of followers on their playlists compared to the people who actually listen to the music. And also, when people are listening to playlists, they often just have them on in the background when they're either working out, listening in the car, etc. And it's a lot harder for them to hit the like button, and they can just skip through songs a lot easier. Now, if you're running ads and someone specifically clicks on your ad to find your song, there's a huge chance that they're actually going to like your song. I mean, just picture yourself doing this. If you saw an ad and clicked on someone's song, you enjoy that song enough that you're breaking whatever rhythm you are in your like scrolling through Instagram or Facebook, and you're actually going to Spotify or Apple Music, playing that song, and then you might want to add it to a playlist or have some sort of connection with that artist, maybe go to their Instagram. So I'm fairly new to this. I've only placed a few different ads. I mean, I've done it over the years, but I've never really been smart about it and fully learned how to approach all of the data, how to go through each section of the Facebook ads manager. And I will say it is getting a lot more confusing than when I first went onto it. There's all these different categories and everything. It can be overwhelming. So in some future videos, as I kind of break this down, digest it, and learn it better, I'll share that info with you guys. So I just want to give some general overview of what I plan to do in my next release. So first of all, I'm only going to target stories, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, or Messenger. And this is because when you have your music playing on a story, people are actually more likely to hear it and then actually go to the song. Whereas if it's just in your feed, it's often muted and people just scroll right past all the ads. Now, what's important with an ad? Well, when you're going through your stories, you got to have something that really catches your eye. It's really visually strong and poignant and just captures your attention. So yeah, the music has to be good, but I'd almost say the visuals are more important than the music, which is kind of a weird thing as like a musician trying to advertise for your own music. Do whatever you can do to get a nice, good, full 16:9 but vertical visual, and it's got to be some sort of video. Make something that has yourself in it or has people in it. The same goes for YouTube and other platforms. Like if you have a person in a thumbnail or if you have a person in an ad, people are a lot more likely to see some sort of connection and actually click on the link. Here's some examples of the upcoming ads that I'm going to run. So you'll see there's some motion, some colors, different eye-catching things that people will see. And then along goes with the music. People can hear like the best part of the song and then be able to go and listen to the rest of it. So definitely choose the drop or the chorus, or if you have like a really cool and unique intro, etc. in your song, you could run some campaigns with that and see how that goes. Make sure within the first 1 or 2 seconds that you get to kind of the punchline of your music, something that's really important and interesting, so that people don't skip through. Because you know how fast you are when you're going through stories or your posts or your feed. It's so easy to just get bombarded with different ads and stuff and immediately pass through it. So you really have to capture people's imagination with it. And try not to look at this as, doing something artificial or fake. Try to spend some time capturing the essence of your music in a visual way, and have yourself singing the song, and then maybe in the background have some sort of visuals overlaid about the theme of the song. This is what I've done in my upcoming single. In Hypocrite, my previous single, I had myself singing up close with cool lighting, and then in the background I had different flowers and striking shots around the city that I took. So as I progress through this process, I'll keep you guys up to date and show you what's happened, whether I've had success or not with these ads. But I really want to once again mention that Andrew Southworth is a great musician and YouTuber who you can look to. He breaks down everything with the data, goes really into depth into why different strategies work and why other ones don't work. So I'm just taking a lot of that information and digesting it myself, interpreting it myself, and seeing where I can go from here. Just remember that these algorithms in Spotify and Apple Music work in such a way that if people are actually listening to your song in its entirety, if they're adding it to their playlists, if they're liking your song, all of these things tell the algorithm that it's an important song. It might be different from your other music and a better song. So then it eventually will start to send it out to other people, other playlists, whether it's on Release Radar or other different editorial playlists, etc. And then if you're able to do this, then the algorithm inside Spotify or Apple Music will do a lot of the work for you. So the ad campaign just kind of kickstarts this whole process. And if you're using just random playlists that people aren't really listening to and are just passively skipping through songs, etc., then you won't get this kickstart effect that you can get through ads. Thank you all for watching my video, and I will see you guys soon in the next video.